Hello, I'm Bill Dawson, horticulturist, and I am at Oakland Nursery today, and I'm at the garden center, and I'm really getting excited for springtime. It's the time of year, you know, we're coming into late winter, we had a lot of snow cover, had a lot of cold weather. Now we're sort of dreaming of spring, and it is the time to think about starting seeds. And so we're here today. You know, many people are getting more into gardening at home. We're spending a little more time at home. So we're gardening at home, we're growing our own food, and it's a great activity, it's good exercise, it's a stress relief to get out there in the garden, get that good vitamin D as well, and get the kids and family outside. It's a great activity, less screen time, more green time out in the garden and family time. So it's a great time, and ultimately, what are you going to get out of the garden? A sense of pride, fresh, local, healthy produce and flowers that you've grown yourself. So once you do grow a little extra maybe for your neighbors, for those in need, a food pantry if you can. So we're going to take a look at just how to select the seeds today. So what do you want to grow? You got all this big selection and you just want everything. But grow what you like to eat. You know, I love my greens. So I'll grow lettuces and spinach and kale. All of those are really great early spring, and to walk right outside to get it in the garden is great. So grow what you like to eat. I'll grow tomatoes and peppers and other warm season plants in the warm season. So once you know what you want, it's a pretty easy process to select the seeds. But many seeds can be sown directly into the garden, direct sown, they say. Big seeds and seeds that'll germinate outside, like beans. And then others you're going to start early. Very soon, your tomatoes, your peppers, more of the warm season plants that take some time to grow it, and then set it outside in May when the soil temperatures and the air temperatures warm up. So, and if you're planting a fall garden, which I encourage, that use all three seasons. Plant your lettuces, kale, spinach, cool season plants again in late August for a fall crop. So that's very good. So we're going to start with our frost-free date, and that is, we have a season about May to October. First week of May to the first week of October when the first frost comes, the last frost in early May. That's when we can grow outdoors safely. So that's our season, and I want to talk about what to look for on the back of the seed packet. That's important, and there's so much information on that, you're not going to be able to see it, but basically a description of the plant, the variety that you picked out, when to sow it outside, when to sow it started inside, if it's a tomato or pepper or one of those plants. This says this is recommended to be planted directly outside, so it tells you that. And then the other information here, which I really like, it shows you a picture of the seedling, so you know what it looks like when it pops up, because they all look like weeds at first, but you'll know what it is and you'll know what the weeds are. Then it has things like days to emerge when it first pops up, so I know if I planted it, this butter crunch lettuce, then in about 5 to 10 days I should see something growing. Seed spacing, you know, it tells you how to space them. Lettuce, I typically broadcast seed, so I get a whole bed and I can pick the greens as they grow. And then in thinning, it talks about how to thin. Your row spacing is important. Then maturity, how long a season does it need? This one needs 65 days to be fully mature. You can be harvesting before that, but a full 65 days for a full-grown plant. So that's important. Other things on the seed pack, this shows that it's USDA certified organic. It also shows that this seed variety is an All-America Selections. That means it's been tested and tried and true. And then it also has things like it's open pollinated seed. So this seed will come true from the parent plant if you want to save seeds. And then it's non-GMO. So most seeds you're going to find in the garden centers are non-GMO. Most GMO seeds are used in industrial agriculture. And so all that great information. Another thing at the very bottom is actually when it was packed and what year it was packed for. So this was packed for 21. You know it's fresh seed, and that's what you're going to find here. Always use fresh seed, and you know the sell-by date. So all of that's really important. There's other kinds of seed like seed tape that you can roll out and it's already spaced. And there's heirloom varieties. That's a variety passed down for generations and introduced before the 1950s. So I've talked a lot about vegetable seeds, I guess because I love vegetables so much. But I also grow a lot of flowers because they are pollinators, and they'll bring the pollinators to your garden. So pollinators and herbs are other things you might want to get in your garden, and some of those will be started indoors, some can be directly sown in the garden, but again, all that information is going to be on the seed packet for you to guide you through the process. So this is Bill Dawson at Oakland Nursery. I can't wait for the spring season to start, and this seed rack is full and waiting to help you grow your garden. And again, so Bill Dawson at Oakland Park Nursery, and if you haven't been to Oakland Nursery, you simply haven't been to a nursery. I'll see you next time.